Wrath of Man is a Jason Statham movie. That's the best way that I can explain it or put it into words. It's literally just another Jason Statham movie, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I like Jason Statham. I think he has cool movies. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna sit here and act like he doesn't play the same exact character in every single movie. No matter what franchise you put him in, he's always playing the same character. He's the grizzled veteran action movie star. Like he always plays the same character in every single movie, and it's fine if that's your role, if that's your lane, and you stick to what you know. I'm not gonna hate on you for that. I'm not gonna shit on you for that. And when I go see your movies, I know exactly what to happen. I know exactly what to expect. And when I go see Wrath of Man, or when I did go see Wrath of Man, I knew what to expect. I went in there expecting a Jason Statham movie, and that's exactly what I got. So if anybody goes to see Wrath of Man and they expect anything other than a Jason Statham movie, they expect him to break the mold, to do something completely different, you're going to be disappointed. However, if you go in there and you expect exactly what you should be expecting every time you go see one of his movies, you're going to be satisfied, because that's just more of the same. And again, like I said, it might be more of the same, doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just more of the same. It's really up to you if you're tired of it or if you like it. If you like it, like I said, good for you. And since this movie is so similar to a lot of his other movies, I would say, I'm not really going to go into details about what happens or what type of movie it is. I'm going to go into more details about what I didn't necessarily like about it and the things that I did like about it, kind of what sets it apart from the other Jason Statham movies. Like I said, one problem that I had with this movie for sure, I think it was more apparent at the beginning, because maybe I just kind of forgot about it or something, but at the beginning it was very apparent that every time someone would speak, it sounded scripted. It sounded like they were reading a script, and it lasted for I don't know when it stopped or if it stopped at all. I guess at some point I must have zoned out, or not zoned out, but I must have just started ignoring it or something. But everything that people said just felt so scripted. Everybody was so quippy. It was so quick. It was so it felt like they were reading off of a script. And for me to say that, it's fucked up, because I don't usually feel that way about movies and stuff. When I watch movies, I never think oh my god, they're reading off a script. I never really think like that. But in that movie, at least at the beginning, it was so blatant. I actually said, wow, it sounds like they're reading off a script. So trust me, that means something. The fact that I notice it when I don't notice shit like this, it means something. Or maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know. The story is basically split up in 4 different acts. The first is basically Jason Statham in the present. Then you have Jason Statham's backstory in the movie. Then you have the villain's backstory, and then it comes back to the present. So it's a nice little break in the movie. Also, there's not much action in this movie. It's more of I wouldn't say a thriller necessarily, but there's not that much action. It's not like there's an action piece every 5 seconds. It's more of a mystery, maybe action thriller, maybe something like that. The thing is, the mystery that they have in the movie is very, very surface level, in my opinion. It's very easy to guess. And spoilers, I guess, I don't know. There is a twist in the movie, although it's very obvious. It's very, for anybody that's a little perceptive, you could probably guess it from right off the get-go. I usually tend to give the movies the benefit of the doubt, so I don't go 10 million IQ off the rip as soon as the movie starts. I just kind of let myself, be sucked into the story, and I just kind of follow it as it goes. I don't really try to go beyond that. I don't try to go beyond what the movie's showing me at that moment. So I wasn't really trying to guess the twist, but when I saw the twist, I was like, yeah, I'm not surprised. So that's another thing that's not necessarily great about the movie. It doesn't ruin it, but However, the last action set piece is actually nice. I think it's actually cool, and it does last a while. I think it lasts I don't know if I would say a quarter of the movie, but damn near. It's the last. Like I said, the movie's split up in 4 acts. It's essentially the last act of the movie. It's the whole action set piece, and honestly, it's pretty cool. It was pretty enjoyable. It was different than usual Jason Statham movies. I think so, in my opinion. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say about it in terms of pros and cons that are not present in every single Jason Statham movies other than this one. If I had to give it a grade, I would give it I think I would give it, I don't know, maybe a C plus or a B minus. Like, it's in between a C plus and a B minus. I enjoyed it for what it was. Like I said, I'm one of those people that like his kind of movies, or his movies specifically. If you're not, this might be a fucking D and F. I don't know, but personally, I enjoyed his movies. So I'd give it like a C plus / B minus. Yeah, that's basically all there is to say.